Douglas Cooling and Heating, serving the Birmingham area for 38 years. 988-3706. That's Douglas.
This is the Weather Xtreme video for Friday, July the 8th. I'm meteorologist Brian Peters, and it looks like we do have a little bit better chance for rain, but maybe not as good as we had hoped, thanks to two different systems that may suppress rain in our area. Our Skycam imagery this morning, there's a shot over Birmingham, and you can see we have some high clouds. We do have some showers and thunderstorms off to the northwest, and there's a great view from our Skycam on Mount Cheaha, the highest point in the state of Alabama, as we look down to the south-southeast along the end of the Appalachians, and we can see a little bit of blue sky up there, along with what appears to be a combination of mid and high clouds. At the surface, because of high pressure, we're still dealing with that, and we do have a couple of systems, one off the coast of Florida, a little weak low area that is moving or drifting northwesterly, and then we have the system that's in the vicinity of the boot heel of Missouri, and that creating a mesoscale convective complex, but it appears to be sliding eastward. In the upper atmosphere, we have been watching the ridge retrograde move to the west a little bit, and that certainly is happening. We're getting a little troughiness over the eastern half of the country. However, the presence of those two systems, could have a negative effect on us because we're kind of between the two. Temperatures across central Alabama, typical for what we've been seeing the last week or so. We're in the lower 70s for the most part, a few locations dipping into the upper 60s. There's the cluster of thunderstorms stretching from the vicinity of Nashville down into north-central Mississippi, a little bit to the northwest of Tupelo, at least for the moment, but again, that is sliding to the east. The QPF is reflecting the minimal precipitation across central Alabama as a result of a combination of that complex across Tennessee and the weakness, the low pressure across or in the eastern Gulf of Mexico. Storm Prediction Center outlooking a slight risk extending from just east of Memphis, up across eastern Tennessee and into much of the North Carolina and all of Virginia and the mid-Atlantic states, along with a slight risk back in the Dakotas. And then on day two, the primary risk is in the north central part of the United States, stretching from western Lake Superior down into extreme east central Colorado. And then they are noting the possibility of marginal severe weather possibility over South Carolina, North Carolina area. And again, the Hurricane Center is watching these clouds and the low pressure area over the eastern Gulf, but there's no signs that it's going to actually develop into a tropical storm system, at least in the near future, in the next 48 hours or so. The 06Z GFS model run, and there's our troughiness over the southeastern U.S. that is going to allow at least, I would think, some scattered showers, especially north of I-20, and then the possibility of showers across the southeastern part of the United States, southeastern part of Alabama, and as that that weakness in the eastern Gulf kind of drifts a little bit further to the northwest. As we said yesterday, the troughiness doesn't stick around very long. However, the area over the southeast does remain a little bit, not really under a trough and not really under a ridge exactly, and so that means that once again we should see some showers. And of course, how that little weakness in the tropics in the eastern Gulf plays out, we'll have to see, but it looks like it's probably going to edge off to the northeast on Saturday. By Sunday, we're seeing the effects of the trough move in again. But once again, there's still just a little bit of a weakness in our area, so at least isolated showers are a possibility. The ridge builds a whole lot stronger on Monday, as you see the 594 contour coming in there. It stays there on Tuesday. So I think as the ground dries out and the chances for showers kind of diminish and we get back to isolated, I think we have the potential maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, as the ridge is very strong, potential that we might, will probably be in the upper 90s, but we might actually approach 100 degrees as well. The ridge stays with us. We're seeing a little bit of some action across the northern periphery of the ridge that's helping to damp it down just a little bit, but not a great deal. Once again, we see a little disturbance moving through the Great Lakes on Friday, the 15th, and then by Saturday, the 16th, the 19th, my mistake there, we're seeing the ridge come back in as we're looking out at Voodoo Country. And then finally, at the end of Voodoo Country, it's the same old story. Now, remember yesterday, Voodoo showed us a really nice look. Well, that nice look is gone. So anyway, we appreciate you tuning into the Weather Xtreme video. I expect to have the next one posted before 8 o'clock or so on Saturday morning. Hope that you have a wonderful day, and Godspeed.
Each day there are new stories to tell about the people who live here and the place we call home.
All of the faces that I see, all of the places close to me, they're all part of all the best things about home.
Sharing your stories on ABC 3340, Alabama's news leader.